The 5-2-1 plate, that is Joel Pritchard out of the Hawks, heading for that final corner in that lovely new regenerated Hawks kit. That looks wicked, that does, in there in that two spot. He's chasing down Sanders, heading to the line. Here comes Pritchard with a late ditch. Who's going to get that one? Nice and close. It was Pritchard. Nicked it on the line. Sanders takes two. Race 38, Rothwell, Northcott, Brits, Thorne, Wood, Marco, Perebny and Mellor. That is, of course, Antec Perebny, Birmingham NRT, a winner out in Verona last week. Yeah, it was Callum Wood. Then your new race leader, who's in there in two. Seb Perry's made his move as well. He now picks up that two spot. Robinson drops back to three. He's under a bit of pressure down to the line. He's going to hang on to that podium spot as race 116 heads into turn number one. Antec Perebny on track, Birmingham NRT. Check this guy out. One rider goes airborne out of that first corner. That looked like it was, I think, the 460. In and out of turn number two, the movers come from a Fluent Bicycle Motocross, looking to make his way around. Jake Avis still chasing Perebny into that final turn. It was Alfie Thorne in there in three who went airborne out of that first corner, but Perebny, Avis, Thorne, 1, 2, 3. That's how they're going to wrap up that moto. He's going to take that moto win, and I think the rider in two was Leo Brits. Antec Perebny's on track, ladies and gents. Aboard his EV1, riding in that Birmingham NRT jersey. He is a European Cup winner from last weekend in Verona, and he's taking it to him into that second corner at the moment. Look at the scrap going on that involves Joel Pritchard. He's back there in four now as he's been shuffled back. He's under pressure from Seb Perry. This one is stacked with big names. The 481 of Arthur Mason hanging on to that three spot. He's now chasing down the rider in two, looking like that could be the 760 of Alfie Thorne out of Urban Air BMX, but Antec Perebny, no one could get close enough to him. Making stick, it's going to be White taking it to the line. Wood looking like he's going to take it through as well. That one was busy across the line. Brits nicks the final qualifying spot.
The penultimate quarter-final, the 9-year-olds, 3 of 4. Antec Perebny, winner in Verona, out in front in the quarter-finals here in the National Series. 760 of Alfie Thorne taking to the skies, looking good. We've got Christian Garbachik in there as well for Peterborough. He's there in the 3. That looks like Fluence. Jake Avis in there in 2. Perebny, Avis. Oh, Garbachik nearly overcooked it. Alfie Thorne, that's going to be your 1, 2, 3 and 4, I think, because the rider out of Brixton, Vernell Challenger, has got too much to do.
Final corner. Down the final straight, Garbachik is going to take it through. Zapanos for 4. What a move in that final turn.
Well done, Christian Garbachik. That was an absolutely blinding move. In and out we go. Turn number 1, Henry Sullivan. Antec Perebny, 1 and 2. That looks like the 3, 2, 9 of Callum Wood. Green Machine Tribe in there in that third position, battling away with the rider from Fluent, which is Jake Avis. Avis works his way into 3. Callum Wood in there in 4. These guys are well away, I think, now from the rider in 5. That's going to be Arthur Mason from Teamer. He's not going to get close enough, out in that 5th spot.
The pressure, here comes Thomas looking for a late charge. That's going to be Pekka BMX Club picking up a top 3 spot as well. That looked like it was Petar Bunchik.
Right, moving on, 9-year-olds B final. Mason, Marco, Perry, Pritchard, Brits, Thorne, Gilbert and Blakeburn all in this one. DC Cycles, Oscar Marco heading into that second turn, out in front. Teamer, I think it is Arthur Mason in that second position. Big pressure coming though. Joel Pritchard trying to get involved for the Hawks as well. He's in there in 4. Looks like Gilbert out of Fluent Bicycle Motocross in there in 3. Last straight action. Marco under pressure from Mason. Who's going to get it at the line? Marco, I think.